Hi, kids. Let's begin working on Unit 3, Lesson 3, Metric Units of Liquid Volume. Today, we're just going to focus on what they are and solve some problems using them. So please turn to page 168 in your SAB, and we will get started. Okay, so it says, make sense of problems involving liquid volume. I have gone ahead and put these pictures you see right here, the liter and milliliter, on this so that you can see what a liter is. You probably all know what a liter of pop looks like. It's fairly big. And then a milliliter is like an eyedropper. So it's teeny tiny. Okay, so we're going to decide for questions 1 through 4 which one of these measurements would work better. So it says, choose the unit you would use to measure the liquid volume of each. Write ml or L. And you see this ml or L? You see these over here? These are abbreviations. So the L, uppercase L, is abbreviated for liter, and the lowercase m, uppercase L, is abbreviation for milliliter. Okay, so number 1, a kitchen sink. Is that going to be a milliliter or liter? Well, a kitchen sink is pretty big. I would say it would take a lot of milliliters to fill it up. So let's go with liter. Number 2, a soup spoon. Well, that's small. So I'm going to go with milliliter. Make sure you're writing this with me. Number 3, a teacup. That's pretty small as well. A liter would be too much to fill up a teacup. I mean, it would fill up a lot of teacups. So we're going to go with milliliter. And number 4, a washing machine. That's definitely going to take liters. Okay, number 5, it says circle the better estimate. A juice container. Is it 1 liter or 1 milliliter? Well, there wouldn't be much juice in 1 milliliter, so let's go with 1 liter. A bowl of soup. Is that 500 liters or 500 milliliters? So is that 500 liters of pop or 500 of these eyedroppers? I'm going to definitely say 500 milliliters. Okay, let's move on. Use the drawing to represent and solve the problem. Number 7 says, there were 900 milliliters of water in a pitcher. Terry poured 500 milliliters of water into a bowl. How many milliliters of water are left in the pitcher? So this pitcher, the whole thing is 900. And she is, so let's underline 900, sorry. And Terry poured 500 out. How many are left? So we're taking 500 away, so we're going to subtract 900 minus 500, and that will give us our answer of 400. And I'm going to write the abbreviation because it's easier for me. Milliliters. Okay, number 8. Mr. Rojo puts 6 liters of fuel into a gas can that can hold 10 liters. Then he added more liters to fill the can. How many liters of fuel did he add to the can? So he had 6 liters, and he put it into a gas can that can hold 10. Then he added more to fill it up. Okay, so this represents the whole 10, because it can hold 10, right? Right. And he had 6 that he put in, and we need to know how much. So up to here, let's see. Let's count the tick marks. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. And then how many tick marks are left is how much fuel he added to the can to fill it all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he added 4 liters more to fill it up to 10. Okay, number 9. Shelby needs to water each of her 3 plants with 200 milliliters of water. How many milliliters of water does she need? So she has 3 plants, and they each need 200 milliliters. We can just take those 3 plants and multiply it by the amount that each plant needs, which is 200, and that will give us our answer of 600 milliliters. Awesome. All right, so let's turn to the next page, page 168, and we will rock and roll with this. It says, use the drawing to represent and solve the problem. Okay, so just what we were doing on the last page. Number 10, the deli sold 24 liters of lemonade in 3 days. The same amount was sold each day. How many liters of lemonade did the deli sell? So they sold 24 liters in 3 days. And I'm going to go ahead and underline same amount because that's kind of important. So this is 24 that they sold all together. And when it says the same amount, we know that that means equal groups. So let's divide it by 3 to find out how many equal groups they sold each day. So 24 divided by 3 equals 8 liters. Okay. Number 11. Tim has a bucket filled with 12 liters of water and a bucket filled with 20 liters of water. What is the total liquid volume of the buckets? So he has a bucket filled with 12 and a bucket filled with 20. So I'm going to guess this is the 20-liter bucket and this is the 12-liter bucket. And we need to know how much they are altogether. So let's just add them. And we will get 32 liters. Don't forget to label. Label, label, label. Okay, number 12. Bella made a smoothie and gave her friend 250 milliliters. There are 550 milliliters left. How many milliliters of smoothie did Sarah make? So she gave her friend 250 and she has 550 left. So let's take her 550 left, and since she gave her friend 250 from her smoothie, we can just add that back on or back into her cup or whatever grossness that is. And 550 plus 250 is 800 milliliters. Okay, kiddos. So now I want you to, we're going to end the video, but I want you to solve 13 and 14 on your own, and then once you and your partner are done, I want you guys to compare your answers and make sure you got the same answer, and if you didn't, figure out what went wrong, and then you can get started on your homework and remembering. All right, see you later.